Hi friends, welcome to Aishudiy. Today I have taken a very big project, but I think it's worth it. So the materials are wide range of materials that I have here. I know probably it's a little bit lot, but if you have any color combination beads in your stash that you want to use for a statement piece, this is what it would be. So the basic things that we need is a 20 gauge wire. You can either use this one or this is the Penacraft brand, and in any color you want, and then 26 gauge wire. Okay, these two are compulsory. It's wire working project. I did a collab video, fun collab video, and I made a necklace for it, and everybody liked it, and they wanted to see more projects like wire working projects like that. So I chose this necklace, and beads wise you can have a wide variety of beads, whichever beads you feel comfortable, starting from 11 seed beads to 6 8 and pearls, plastic pearls or glass pearls, and check glass beads, gemstones, check glass beads, crystals, and check press flowers. I have here two varieties, the tulip ones and this one, and then I have here check press flowers in two-tone purple and mint green. So my color combination goes all the way from tan to white, little bit pink, and to the mint color. This is what I chose, and I have some cup flowers too, and some leaves, check press leaves in cream color as well, and some pink seed beads, and then some 3mm pearls. So I have a wide range of color combination, so you can go through your stash and pick up whichever color you feel comfortable with, and do this project. So let's get started. The first initial thing that we need is your base wire. uh, I am a little bit skeptical to use this, but I wanted to use it anyways. It won't be seen because you will be wrapping it with that wire. So about 2 feet of wire. Yes, I know it's a lot of wire, but this is the base. We are not stringing with bead stringing wire. This is going to be the base of our necklace. So 2 feet of this wire. We need about 2 feet. So more is good, but don't do it less, otherwise the necklace won't be enough to cover your neck. So I have here 2 feet of wire, and straighten the wire with your nylon jaw pliers. Tools wise, we need nylon jaw pliers, wire cutters, round nose pliers, needle nose or flat nose pliers. So that's all we need, the regular tools. And then once you straighten your wire, you take one end of your wire and take your round nose pliers, put it at the bigger end. Probably use this round nose pliers which has a bigger mandrel. So put it at the bigger end, like the fattest part, and then make a loop just like that. And then what you do is you take it and wrap your loop. Okay, and take your pliers and then tuck the tail. We are just making a big loop for our clasp to be attached. The clasp, we can actually do a lobster claw or whatever clasp you want, you can do it, or you can make a clasp in the wire itself. So it's totally up to you. We shall decide once we get to the end of the project, but as for now I'm not concerned about that yet. So this is what I have, a round loop, and now this is a long wire to work with. And so the materials that we need, I'm just going to put all the materials that I have here. So I'm going to randomly mix and match all the materials, and I'm not going to put it, like, what to say, like in an order or something. it's totally customizable whichever form you want, but if you want to follow the order, that's also totally up to you. So I have here some pearls, and I'm gonna put that one as well. And the bigger bead is 8 millimeter in my case, but I am thinking of just using this 6 millimeter bead. This is check glass bead as well, so this color kind of um, complements all the color, I guess, so it's fine. So I have here a strand, so I'm going to use this. And then this roundel is matching to my color combination, so I'm just going to grab some of the roundels here. So we need more beads, so we will add beads as we go. And then the tan color as well, I really like this. So I have two roundels in a tan color and a purple color. It all has like silver gold color combination with it, so I kind of like it, but it's totally up to you. And this one, this pinkish bicones, so that one also just snip it off and then put some of that. So here we go. And then in this color combination, if you have to introduce this, there will be more purple. I think I won't do this. I would rather do this and not take the mint green. I'm not so sure. Should I even use this gemstone? I'm not so sure. So let me just open this up just in case if I need it, then I will take it. So I'm just putting it there, but I'm not so sure whether I'm going to include that. So first of all, I'm going to put a bigger bead that I have here, this one right here. I'm just going to put it inside my 20 gauge and drop it all the way up till my loop right here. And then you need 26 gauge wire, a lot of 26 gauge wire, but I would take first about 2 feet or so, whichever you're comfortable with, because it's easy to add wire in this necklace. It's easy, it's a pattern that it's easy to add wire with, so you don't have to work with the long wires and then get tangled or kinked as you go. So I'm just going to grab myself about 2 feet of wire. You can go less also, and then move these out of my way. It's a long wire that we are going to work with, so make yourself comfortable with all the materials that we have here. So, and then take your 26 gauge wire, the 2 feet 26 gauge wire, and then hold it right there and then kind of wrap it. So you can also go up till 24 gauge and not thicker than that. So couple of wraps. You can also use the tail to wrap it. Okay, there we go. Once you wraps, just make the coils together, and then tuck in the tail so that it doesn't catch your clothes or your hair or something when you put it against your neck. So and then we have this right here, and now put it against the bead Make sure it's tucked in. Okay. And then what you're going to do is pick up some beads. So I'm going to pick up this pearl first, just because it's the lighter color in our spectrum. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this 3mm pearls. 1, 2, and 3. And drop it all the way. And then here I have it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave a little bit of a space and put this 3 beads. Just leave a little bit and bend it right there, and then bend and put this against the wire, the 20 gauge wire, and then twist it. Twist, holding the 3 beads together in your hand until it all comes together. There we go. And then push this. This is what we have so far. Then take your wire and let's say pick up say the purple roundel, a seed bead, a roundel, and a seed bead. Actually I got 2 seed beads, so 1 seed bead and a roundel. So this is what I have. So 5 beads. I'm dropping it down all the way down and holding it. So I just leave a little bit of a space and then take it, put this wire across, and then twist. Twist. So this is what I have so far. And then I have my wire. So I'm just going to wrap my wire against the 20 gauge bead once, twice, couple of times. You can do 3 times or 4 times as you wish. I'm doing it 4 times before I add another unit. So here we go. This is what I have so far. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a leaf, or we can just do this. Take one of the bicones, drop it down, and then bring the wire back to our work and then twist it. Just the bicone. I'm not having anything else. So just the bicone. There we go. And then we have this here. Then I'm going to go ahead and pick up another 3 of my other color roundels. So you can use any bead you want. Doesn't have to be crystal, doesn't have to be pearl. There we go. Bring it to the work and put it like that against, leaving a little bit of a space, and then twisting it. Okay, there we go. And then wrap this wire against your 20 gauge wire once, twice, 3 times. Make sure it's coiling right next to each other, and 4. Okay, this is what I have so far. And this check clasp bead, I'm not liking it that much, but we can use it scarcely, doesn't matter. So we can add a pop of color, I think. So I'm gonna add the teal blue to the 20 gauge wire now. So this is what I have. Then I'm gonna bring this wire on top of the teal bead, and then I'm gonna give it a wrap. So once and twice, and then I'm gonna pick up I am going to pick up some seed beads. Five seed beads, and drop it down. So you can twist it right over here, just not leaving much space, or you can leave a little bit of space that we did previously. So it's just a design preference. You don't have to do exactly what I am doing. So you can reduce the amount over here and then twist it. Okay, don't stress the wire too much, otherwise it might break. So add it like, if when it feels tight, stop right there, and then take some crystal and a pearl. I mean, it's totally up to you. You don't have to follow what I'm doing. You just add randomly the beads, and then keep it against here, right next to it, and give 1 or 2 twists, just like that, and that's it. Then wrap it around the main 20 gauge wire. 3 and 4, and then just cinch it with your fingernails, and then just go ahead. So there is a lot of possibilities that the wire can get tangled, and which it did for me right here. So I'm just untangling the wire. So this is what I have so far, and I'm gonna work on some which bead can I take right now? I can take let's see, I want the flowers to be more towards the center, so I shall take pearl, couple of pearls. Actually, 1 pearl is also good enough, and then a bicone, or seed beads. Take it, drop it right here, and then leave the seed beads and come through just the pearl. and pull the wire. Just make sure it's not tangled or kinked. Untangle it. If it does get tangled, just move it like that. Make it tight and then twist. If you're not able to twist with your hands, use your pliers to give this a twist. You should be good to go. And that's that. And then bottom, I'll take a couple of crystals. This time the purple one. And 3 purples actually. And put the wire across the 20 gauge wire. Make a loop kind of a thing and then twist. And then push the others and then twist it against the main wire. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So once you do that, you get a pretty much a little bit of space. Then take the wire, and to add the leaf, I would say pick up some seed beads and 3 seed beads and the leaf. The leaf has a hole going from the top, so across, adding 3 seed beads on either side. Then I'm gonna drop it here and then bring the wire a little bit, just like that. Push all of these on the side and then just there we go. We added the leaf. You can actually push this a little bit down further, it's totally up to you. And now it's time for me to add a 6mm bead. So I'm going to open this up and add a bicone bead on the 20 gauge wire. There we go. And then bring this wire on top and then wrap the wire. Couple of times, and then I'm ready to add. As you can see, this is how it looks so far, and I'm ready to add another flower right here. So I'm just going to add the flower. I'm just going to go in the back of the flower to the front, and then I'm going to add a bicone. Probably this one looks good. You can add any bead you want on the top. You can change it up a little bit. You add that and then you go back through the flower, leaving the bicone. So that way it will secure the bicone on top of the flower. And this is how it will look. Then you can twist this. You can take it, use your pliers to actually twist it, because if you don't use your pliers it will be a little bit difficult. It'll start moving by itself. And twist, not a lot, and then once you get a hang of it, then you can twist it, and then you can keep it right there. Okay, there we go. We have our flower attached to our piece. Now we can go ahead and add our green bead on the side, and then just bring the wire back, keep it right across just like that, and then give it a twist. And then come here and wrap the center. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure that you move the coil up against each other, and then continue doing these wraps for up till the end of the wire, and then I shall show you guys how to make the loop.